Hello, friends and well-wishers. I greet you and congratulate you for seeing 2023. Happy New Year. I'm making this post as a member of the Presidential Campaign Council of the Labour Party, but targeted at Igbos all through the nation Nigeria. We have to preach to the Igbos who reside outside the southeast to stay put wherever they reside. All these rumors of wars, attacks are geared towards putting fear into the Igbos to live where they are. And that is not going to work. They want them to flee to the east and return after the elections. It's not going to work. This video is to speak boldness into our Southeast brothers and sisters, to make them understand that he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. There's no need. Do not try to make any attempt to stay out of where you reside, because that's a design to reduce our numbers. We don't have to die many times before our death. Only a fool does. Death will come when it will come, yes, but nobody's going to die. It is very critical, this election, that we stay put wherever we are. That's the only way 25% of votes in the 36 states of the Federation can be guaranteed for our brother Peter Obi. He rose from a man of the Southeast extraction to a national movement and consciousness. That we must accept. Now let me bring some basic facts to you. From the facts released by INEC, voter registration, at the time of the report I got, the Southeast has 10.5 million something votes. South-South, 14.226 votes. Southwest, 17 point something. So total for the South is 42 point something million votes. Voters registered, actually. North Central, 14.3 something million. Northeast, 12 point something million. Northwest, 21 point something million. Total for the North, 47 point something million. So grand total voter registration as released by INEC could be about 89 point something million. Well, in the last update of the report which I got, the Southeast Igbo with PVC's residents, the Southeast Igbo with PVC residents is 10.5 million. The Southeast Igbo with PVC's resident in the 19 northern states plus Abuja, 12.8 something million votes. That's 27%. The Southeast Igbo with PVC's resident in South-South, 6 point something million votes, 43%. The Southeast Igbo with PVC's resident in the Southwest, 6.5 million, that's 36%. Total Igbo population nationwide with PVCs is 36 point something million votes. Now, this shows you, the Igbo man, that there's no cause for alarm. Just do your own, get your PVC. We have our own problems when we keep on saying our votes will not count. Let us harness this and put them into effective use for our own benefit. We are not campaigning for our Igbo brother. He's been accepted by Nigeria. If he's accepted by Nigeria, we must not be the enemy. Forget about those who never spoke from the altar of God that he's not going to win and say, are they God? They are not. That's a talk for another day. We can't allow people to put fear into us so that our children will suffer. Perception could be reality, but it's not going to affect us. So their bill figure in relation to the Igbos must be kept. One can see that from what I just read, the Southeast with PVCs nationwide are the highest in voter strength and spread. So there's no cause for alarm. Just cast your own vote. If we are well coordinated with our brothers in Kogi, Benue, Rivers, Anioma, Akwa Ibom, and so on, Cross River. We're not counting on Igbo votes. We need others to win the elections. All Nigerians are already behind Mr. Peter Obi. Let's not think that our votes cannot count and therefore deny our brother Peter Obi what he's supposed to get. So this message is to tell you, remain where you are resident. No shaking, there's nothing. If you are where you are resident, we'll achieve the 25% in partnership with our brothers and friends all over the nation. So please, any effort about attacks and so on, we die here. No shaking. We are Nigerians by birth and not by naturalization or by registration. We must reside anywhere we want in Nigeria and contribute to the growth of Nigeria. Long live our Igbo brothers, long live those who support goodwill. It's about competence, capacity. It's about integrity. It's about a new nation that Nigeria, Peter Obi has promised to fix. A new Nigeria is possible. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Now, before you accuse Kanayo O Kanayo or Igbos of tribalism, there are certain facts that you need to consider. You need to take note of it. And if by the time I explain these facts finish, you see that you have no reason whatsoever to accuse the Igbos of tribalism or to accuse Kanayo O Kanayo of tribalism, as some people would want to do, as some are already doing. In 1999, the Igbos voted for Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, a Yoruba. In 2003, the Igbos also voted for Chief Olusegun Obasanjo for re-election, the same Yoruba man. In 2007, the Igbos voted overwhelmingly for Musa Yaradua, a Fulani. In 2011, Igbos voted overwhelmingly for Goodluck Jonathan, an ethnic Ijaw. In 2015, Igbos also voted overwhelmingly for Goodluck Jonathan, the same ethnic Ijaw. Unfortunately, Jonathan lost. In 2019, the Igbos voted overwhelmingly for Atiku Abubakar, a Yoruba, a Fulani. Now, when the Igbos were voting for all these people who are non-Igbos, nobody accused them of tribalism. Now, 2023, an Igbo is in the race. And if you look at the race, the Igbo man in the race is the best man in the ticket, in all the tickets. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is the best presidential candidate. Any other thing anybody tells you about how good Atiku is, how Tinubu is, they are all based basically on sentiment, not on capacity, not in terms of transparency, not in terms of accountability. And it's also based on stomach infrastructure and money that they could get from them. None in sincerity to their God are supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he has better capacity than Peter Obi, or Atiku that has better capacity than Peter Obi. And Peter Obi, fortunately, has gotten the support of other Nigerians, including former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, including the Afenifere, including the Middle Belt Forum, including PANDEF, of Niger Delta led by Chief Edwin Clark. So it will be foolishness for the Igbo who have never tested power at the center since 1999 to abandon Peter Obi so that people will not call them, accuse them of tribalism. No. It is mischief for anybody to think that Kanayo is being tribalistic. No. What he's doing is arousing the consciousness of people of Southeast so that they could be able to participate effectively in this election. That is what it is all about. It's not about tribalism. But it's also important that the Igbos does not abandon Peter Obi at the time he needed them most. Of all the candidates, Peter Obi is the last to come and accepted Igbos to vote for him because he's Igbo. He will be the first to tell you, don't vote for me because I'm Igbo. Don't vote for me because I'm a Christian. Vote for me because I have the best capacity. I'm the most suitable. I have what it takes to move this country from consumption to production. That has been the message. So I don't think there's anything wrong with what Kanayo did by trying to arouse the consciousness of the Igbos, telling them to stay where they are so that they can participate in the election and help Mr. Peter Obi along with other Nigerians so that he can get 25% in some of the states. That could be a challenge for him to get the 25%. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. It is a right political and strategic move, which should be supported by any reasonable Nigerian. Okay. So I was taken aback when I saw the special assistants to the president on new media or digital communication. His name is Bashir Ahmed in his Twitter handle, where he was attacking Kanayo O. And he was saying that Kanayo was wrong. Okay? He said that Kanayo was wrong in advocating the kind of message he advocated. But what he did was right. It's right. It's right. Because we are talking about an important election like this 2023 presidential election. It is a defining moment for Nigeria. And an Igbo person is in the race who happens to be the best presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Don't forget, there are other Igbos who are in this race. The presidential candidate of ABGA is Igbo. The presidential candidate of some other political parties, including Ibe Kachuku's brother and all of that. But Peter Obi has been the one that most Igbo-speaking people in Nigeria found most suitable, most capable, with the requisite experience to be president. Okay? So Igbos don't play tribalistic politics. Like I say, in 2003, when the Igbos voted overwhelmingly for Obasanjo, an Igbo man, a very strong Igbo man, was in the race, but the Igbos didn't vote for him. I'm talking about Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. He was the presidential candidate of ABGA in 2003. But most of the states in the Southeast voted for Obasanjo to be president. So Igbos are not tribalistic, but the truth of the matter remains that in this election, where an Igbo person, somebody of Igbo extraction, stands a good chance of becoming president because of the overwhelming support he's getting, because of his capacity, his ability, his transparency, his accountability. And vitality. They want to, they are supporting him. So it will be foolishness, foolhardy for Igbo people to reject him. So what Kanayo did is right. And Babashi Ahmed was wrong. It's wrong to attack him, telling him that Igbos cannot, that what Igbos need is numbers. It's not numbers, it's negotiation. You know, he said that I just watched a video from one Kanayo O. Imagine Bashir. Who is Bashir? You don't know who Kanayo O. is. He calling him one Kanayo O. Bashir. If not that Buhari gave him a job, who is he to refer to Kanayo O. as one Kanayo O. He said, I just watched a video from one Kanayo O. The video has damaged the Igbo politics once more. How can you be a lover of Igbo and recorded such video and release it weeks to national elections? The reality is numbers can never give Igbo presidency, but negotiation. Utter rubbish. Numbers can't give you presidency, but they are the ones that are priding about the 12 million votes that Buhari used to get, which they are debating who will inherit it now. Whether it is Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu that will inherit Buhari's block vote, 12 million, or is it 13 million they are talking about? They say Buhari has a bank of 12 million votes that he always gets from the north since 2003. Whether it's Kwankwaso that will inherit it, whether it's Tinubu that will inherit it, whether it's Atiku that will inherit it. Of course, those votes will be scattered in this election to the advantage of Peter Obi. So, numbers matters. Even the North themselves, they have been priding themselves since the INEC released the data of registered voters in Nigeria. They were priding themselves how big their numbers, their figures are, that they are kingmakers, that they have figures. But look at how Kanayo run the whole thing down, and you find out that people of Southeast extraction are the most registered voters in Nigeria right now. And I will explain it to you based on what Kanayo supplied. The information is, the figures is supplied from INEC, and which I also am aware of it. Somebody had hinted me before that from the register of Igbo names, from the number of Igbo names in INEC register, that there are overwhelming millions of Igbos, people of Igbo extraction, who registered as voters, and that this could be a game changer in the election. Somebody told me months ago, and the person told me that an INEC official helped him to gather that kind of information. And now he has broken it down. And I want us to look at it real quick so that this video don't have to go too far, to get too lengthy. Now, from the figure that Kanayo brought out, he said that Southeast had approximately, now we are approximating 10.5 million, South 14.2 million, Southwest 17.1 million. So South has, Southern Nigeria has approximately 42 million. Now, North Central has 14 million. Northeast has 12 million. Northwest has 21 million, making 47 million. So the North has 47 million. Now the grand total is about 89 million registered voters. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Southeast with PVCs registered in Southeast, that's those who are living within the 5 states of the Southeast, they are 10.5 million. Southeast in the 19 northern states and Abuja, 12.8 million. Southeast in the South-South, 6.6 million. Southeast and Southwest, 6.5 million. It's getting interesting. And it has a lot of ramifications. And I'm happy that Kanayo has drawn attention to this issue. Now, total Igbo, nationwide Igbo votes, or total number of Igbos or Igbo names with PVCs, both within Southeast and other parts of Nigeria, is 36 million PVCs. So people of Southeast extraction that are registered for this election, they are 36 million. This is getting interesting. Now, when you calculate the percentage it represents out of the total number of 89 million registered voters, you are getting 40%. So people of Southeast extraction constitute 40% of registered voters in Nigeria. If you stretch this argument further, you will now see that the vast majority of voters in Nigeria are people of Southeast extraction, because you are talking about people of Southeast constituting 40% of registered voters, which means the rest of Nigeria has only 60%. And when you break it down, you extract Yoruba from there, you extract Fulani, you extract other ethnicities in Nigeria, you find out that Southeast has majority of PVC holders. Now, since they are spread in other geopolitical zones where they need to give Peter Obi support so that he can get the necessary 25%, Kanayo did not do anything wrong in advocating for that. So what it means is this: it is important for them to stay put in their places of residence so that they don't have to travel because of the election, since they're already registered in those geopolitical zones, and contribute their votes along with indigenous people who are also supporting Peter Obi. Okay? Peter Obi has a nationwide support base. So those people of Southeast extraction who are living in all these other states where Peter Obi may not be able to win outright, it is good for them to mobilize, to join other obedience supporters of Peter Obi in order to be able to generate enough votes so that Peter Obi will have the necessary spread to win this election in the first ballot without any need for a second ballot. It's a good thing. It is a right thing to do. It's an admirable thing. I'm excited that Kanayo have drawn this attention. I hope that the people of Southeast extraction will take it seriously. Now, another thing it has revealed, these figures reveal, is this. You know, the APC and PDP, they treated people of Southeast with disdain. You can see how shabbily the Southeasterners were treated in APC. They were not considered suitable to be presidential candidates. The same thing happened in PDP. And when you see figures from INEC, when they release Southeast, they use it as an indication of the voting power of people of Southeast. Now they could see that the power of Southeast voters goes beyond Southeast. So when you hear that Southeast, registered voters in Southeast is 10.5 million, and then you are raising shoulder in your own geopolitical zone that you are ahead of them, look at the figure now. So with this kind of new knowledge, I think the major political parties will have to take people of Southeast serious. And if the people of Southeast are able to key into what Kanayo is talking about, and they're able to deliver for Peter Obi, it will be a game changer and a strategic one for the impact that Southeast voters will continue to have in Nigeria's election going forward. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google ranks it higher and recommend it for more people. With more people watching it, more Nigerians will see the need to vote for Peter Obi as the best candidate suitable for this time in Nigeria's political history. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.